Today we're going to show you about a quick, cool, easy way to demo that will solve you a lot of heartache with your testers. So these are, they're called tattoo ink rings. You can order them on Amazon for very cheap. You can order them in bulk, at least 100 at a time. And what I love about them is previous to them, we used to have to use at least 3 of these tester wands and dip them in the product, and there were just multiple issues with it. The customers would tilt their bottles upside down and spill it. Customers would dip and get like a ton of product and waste it, and it'd be all over the wand. There was just a ton of wands wasted, mess. It was not fun. So ever since the tattoo ink rings came about, they've been my favorite way to demo. So let me show you what you would do. You would put a ring on your customer's finger and put it on the opposite hand as their drawing hand. So if they're right-handed, you want to put the ring on their left hand. And you're going to just take you handle this part. You get your tester and say, okay, they want to try on Dawn Rising. So you take the wand and it's got all this product hanging out there, and you're just going to swipe it across the side. And I just kind of turn it all the way around and swipe it and get as much product in there as I can. I usually do that about 4 times. So I just wipe. I'm just kind of like scraping it against one side of the ring, okay? Until I feel like the cup's about halfway full, maybe a little bit more than halfway full. So I'm not going to do that all this time because I want to show you another thing that you can do with it. But basically, you'll see that product in there, and then you hand them this one wand. They're not going to get it all over this. They're not going to get all over their finger. They can dip it in here. They can apply directly from there, and they can double dip all they want because this is their product, and they're not going to recontaminate your tube, because other people would sometimes stick it back in the tube, and then you were like, dying, right? Okay, so another fun thing you can do with these is we talked about layering and coming up with your own combos. For me, I prefer to pre-mix now that I know how to do this. So say we liked Dawn Rising, but we felt like, it's just not quite pink enough. So I'm going to add a little bit of pink champagne to that. So instead of putting a layer of Dawn Rising on and a layer of pink champagne on, sometimes that can get a little streaky or not even. But if we do it this way, so we've got the Dawn Rising in the cup, then I go at the other side of the cup because I don't want to get the Dawn Rising on my wand for pink champagne. So I go to the other side of the cup where I wasn't already wiping, and I wipe the pink champagne on that side. Usually depends on what color you're trying to come up with, so it could be equal portions, or it could be like more of one color and just a little bit of the other color. But then you'll have both colors in there, and you can take that same wand and stir. And then you pretty much pre-mix a color, a custom color for your client. And you teach them how to do that. And I let them leave with their ring and just let them know they're reusable. So once you do it, you have them put that on their lip, or you would have them put it on their hand first to make sure it's the color that they're happy with. But once you do that, you'll find your life is so much easier than before the tattoo ink rings. So tattoo ink rings are something that I highly, highly, highly recommend. It's not absolutely necessary to do your business, but it will cause you a lot less stress when demoing your product. So each customer would get 1 applicator and 1 ink ring, and you fill the cup. That's the way I recommend doing it, and I wish you the best luck demoing your product with your new tattoo ink rings.